6 September 2024, and in our today's current affairs sessions, we'll be discussing these topics from the Assam Tribune, the Hindu, and the Indian Express newspaper. The first topic is Assamese AI Awakening. Now, in this article, the various aspects of AI in preservation of Assamese language, its culture, and various potential has been discussed. Now, Prathamote LLM. In the era of advanced artificial intelligence, the emergence of large language models (LLMs) have revolutionized the way computers interact with humans and process language. From enhancing virtual conversations to powering creative tasks, LLMs have paved the way for a new frontier in the realm of AI technology. Now, ইয়াৰে আণ্ডাৰত ৰিচেণ্টলি প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব দ্য ভাচিনি কি হয় 2022 লঞ্চ কৰিছিলে ভাচিনি ইজ এন এম্বডিড অফ ডিজিটেল ইণ্ডিয়া ইনিচিয়েটিভ ষ্ট্ৰাইভিং টু মেক digital services accessible in all Indian languages, particularly focusing on voice-based functionalities and content creation. Now, LLM mane hoy ki? A large language model is a type of artificial intelligence program that can recognize and generate text, among other tasks. These are trained on a huge set of data, hence the name large. They are built on machine learning, specifically a type of neural network called a transformer model. Prelims facts important hobo. In simple terms, an LLM is a computer program that has been fed enough examples to be able to recognize and interpret human language or other types of complex data. Now, how LLM is helping Assamese AI awakening and its potential. Now, the rise of Assamese artificial intelligence, a transformative force that promises not only preserve but also revitalize the Assamese language, empowering communities across the state. Now, LLM or এইখিনি ক্ষেত্ৰত এটা কি হয় যে ধৰি লওক বহুত লেটছ শংকৰদেৱৰ এক্সাম্পলে ক'লোঁ তেখেতে যিখিনি লিখি থৈ গৈছে ব্ৰজাৱলী ভাষাত লিখি থৈ গৈছে ৰাইট বহুতেই নাজানে পঢ়িবলৈ সেইখিনি তো উইথ দ্য হেল্প অফ LLM দে উইল বি এবল টু আণ্ডাৰষ্টেণ্ড অ'কে আৰু ইয়াতে দ্য LLMs that not only comprehend but also converse and create in our mother tongue. This isn't merely a matter of linguistic convenience, it's a profound paradigm shift that democratizes the access to information, services, opportunities for millions of Assamese speakers across the state's diverse communities, from tea gardens to Tinsukia to the river island of Majuli. Okay. Now, LLM or G2, like AI, they have creative potential, alright. So, these can be used to revitalize the Assamese language. Okay, it's different different strata, etc. Assamese language LLMs are poised to revolutionize the educational landscape by providing personalized learning experiences that cater to each student's individual needs and cultural background. Now, how let's say AI can be used for in fact exam preparation also, for APSC maybe, for ADRE also, right? যিখিনি অসমীয়া মিডিয়ামত পঢ়িছে বা ইংৰাজীত অসমত তেওঁলোকে অসুবিধা পায় they can take help from the AI, right? তো ডেফিনেটলি আৰু লগতে বহুত কিতাপ অকল অসমীয়া লেংগুৱেজত পোৱা যায় ইংৰাজীত পোৱা নাযায় the one who have done his education in the English language they will find it difficult আৰু যিহেতু লেটছে আজিকালি অসমৰ পাৰ্সপেক্টিভ বহুত কুৱেশ্যন আহে okay they will be able to get the information. Imagine AI-powered tutors offering interactive sessions on Assamese grammar, delving into the intricacies of verb conjugations and sentence structures. These tutors can explore the nuances of Assamese literature, from typical verses of Srimati Shankar's Borges to the rich oral tradition of Ojapali. Students from the tea gardens can collaborate with those from the strata of Majuli on projects that explore Assam's unique cultural heritage with the help of LLMs. So definitely LLM has lots of potential, right? Eta whole new creation, eta whole let's say translation, eta whole making the learning way easier, right? So Assamese AI Awakening by artificial intelligence and Assamese language আমাৰ মেইনছৰ কাৰণে GS5ৰ কাৰণে বহুত বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব ইণ্টাৰভিউৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব ইণ্টাৰভিউত কুৱেশ্যন থাকিব পাৰে যে what is the impact of AI in Assamese language etc. The next topic is regarding coconut crop cultivation in Assam. Now coconut is grown on 21.03 thousand hectares in Assam, making it the largest area under coconut cultivation in the northeastern states. However, Assam heavily relies on procurement from the South Indian states due to its low productivity. Assam northeastern ভিতৰত highest area আছে coconut productioner. Now employment generational কাৰণে বা profit generational কাৰণে it can be a very it has lot of potential. Challenges faced by Assam's coconut farmers. One of the major challenges faced by coconut farmers in Assam is the lack of awareness and access to quality seeds, poor irrigation facilities, and insufficient use of organic and inorganic fertilizers. Farmers have traditionally relied on local varieties of coconuts, which, although resilient, do not match the yield potential. Addressing these challenges and taking help from the southern states. চাওক যিহেতু কোকোনাটৰ পৰা আমাৰ বাই প্ৰডাক্ট বহুত আহে ৰাইট তাৰ ৰছীৰ পৰা ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰি পেকেজিঙৰ পৰা ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰি তাৰে আমাৰ যিখিনি কোকোনাট অইলৰ পৰা ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰি ৰাইট চ' কোকোনাট এজ এ এমপ্লয়মেণ্ট অপৰচুনিটি আৰু এজ এ প্ৰফিট মেকিং বিজনেছ হেজ লটছ অফ পটেঞ্চিয়েল আৰু নৰ্থ ইষ্টৰ যিটো অসমৰ যিটো হায়েষ্ট আছে বাট এইটো আমাৰ আনটেপড হৈ আছে না ৱাই আনটেপ বিকজ আমি বেষ্ট কোৱালিটি চিডছ ইউজ কৰি থকা নাই ৰাইট আমি ট্ৰেডিশ্যনেল চিডছখিনি ইউজ কৰি আছোঁ 2020 মেইনছত কুৱেশ্যন এটা আহিছিলে আছামিজ এগ্ৰিকালচাৰ ইজ আনটেপ পটেঞ্চিয়েল আৰু তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ আমি কুৱেশ্যনৰ এনচাৰ লিখিবৰ কাৰণে উই কেন ইউজ দিছ কাইণ্ড অফ এক্সাম্পলছ strategies for improving coconut productivity. To tackle this issue, Coconut Development Board has outlined several strategies aimed at improving coconut productivity in Assam. These include the promotion of scientific farming methods, introduction of high-yielding coconut varieties, and the provision of subsidies for farmers to invest in better seedlings and fertilizers. Additionally, the Coconut Development Board plans to conduct regular training programs and workshops to keep farmers informed about the latest advancements in coconut cultivations. So, our GSI kind of important. Our next topic to hold law commission. The news was law commission, its role and members and recommendations. The Union government has established the 23rd Law Commission of India, which is effective from September 1. It will serve for the term of 3 years. Now, Constitution of the 23rd Law Commission 2024. The 23rd Law Commission was notified on September 2 and will serve until August 31st, 2027. It will consist of a chairperson, 4 full-time members and 5 part-time members. As one chairperson, 4 full-time member or 5 part-time members. The chairperson and members have not yet been named. Prelims or Kanamar important hobo. Terms of reference ki dia hoise. Terms of reference mane kunkhini ambirot tenake kaam koribo. Identify obsolete law, standard operating procedures, laws and economic needs, directive principles, etc. Okay. About the Law Commission is a non-statutory body formed by Union Ministry of Law and Justice. It is established through a gazette notification to help the government review existing law. The Commission recommendations often influence legal changes through the government is not obligated to adopt them. Now, historical চাবলৈ আমাৰ প্ৰথম ল কমিশ্যন আৰম্ভ হৈছিলে 1833 লৰ্ড উইলিয়াম বেনেডিক্টৰ সময়ত আৰু প্ৰথমখন ল কমিশ্যন আমাৰ চেয়াৰমেন আছিলে লৰ্ড বেবিংটন মেকলে তো মেকলে আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে members of the Law Commission. The Law Commission typically consists of a chairperson, usually a retired Supreme Court or High Court judge, 4 full-time members, including a member secretary who will be serving judges or legal experts, up to 5 part-time members, secretaries of legal affairs and legislative departments and ex-officio chairmen. Appointments: the chairperson and the members are appointed by appointment committee of the cabinet, chaired by prime ministers. Important for prelims. Our next topic is legally binding AI. What is the significance of the first global legally binding pact on use of AI? 10 countries, including United States, the European Union, and United Kingdom, have signed it legally binding framework to address AI impact on human rights and democratic values. AI technology is growing rapidly and slowly becoming a part of normal life. It presents both opportunities and risks. The advancement of artificial intelligence technology also raised serious concerns about the ethical values, potential misuse, and unintended consequence of AI system. Objective কি হয় টুটিখনৰ to establish a universal framework for the regulation and monitoring of AI technologies to ensure that AI systems are developed and used in such a way that it is ethical, safe, and beneficial to the society. To address challenges that no single country can manage alone, as AI technologies are borderless. A unified global treaty will address the concerns around AI-based surveillance, privacy violations, and autonomous weapons. The treaty was signed by Andorra, Georgia, Iceland, Norway, Moldova, San Marino, UK, Israel, and USA. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে নিজৰ আৰু আছে the report. International Monetary Fund IMF released the AI Preparedness Index in 2024, tracking 174 economies globally for AI ratings. India and its neighbors. The index ranks India at 72nd position, Bangladesh 113, Sri Lanka 92, and China at 31. Other top countries, Singapore, Denmark, and US are among the highest rated economies, with India categorized as EM with 0.49 rating. Okay, emerging market. So important hobo prelims karone. Our next topic to hold critical mineral mission. Africa can make India's critical mineral mission sign. Now, India's critical mineral mission was launched in the Union Budget 2024-25 to secure critical minerals essential for India's economy. It focuses on mainly three areas. First one is expanding domestic production. Second one is prioritizing recycling, and third one is acquiring overseas assets. The amendment to the Mines and Minerals Act 1957 allowed private sector participation by removing 6 minerals from the atomic list. 𝐓𝐸L, Khanis Videsh India Limited, signed a lithium mining agreement with Argentina in January 2024, securing 5 blocks in the Catamarca province. So, Catamarca province is important for prelims. Okay. However, India's capacity for mineral exploration and processing is still developing, and also lacks manufacturing expertise in battery components and requiring upskilling of its workforce. So, critical mineral, their economic value ভালেখিনি আছে, and in the recent times, India has taken significant steps for its development, but India still lags behind in technological development. Africa-India partnership for critical minerals. Abundant mineral reserves in Africa. Africa holds 30% of world's known critical mineral reserves, making it essential for India's supply chain. Strong trade relations. India's trade with Africa totaled 98 billion in 2020-23, with 43 billion from mining and minerals. Energy investment. India imports 34 million tons of oil from Africa, accounting for 15% of its demands. India is also investing 2 billion in African solar projects. Strategic projects. India has signed agreements with Zambia and Zimbabwe to collaborate on geological mapping, mineral exploration, and capacity building. Value addition focus. African nations are shifting towards value addition, creating opportunities for India to support local mineral processing. Now, the China issue or challenges. China dominates the critical minerals value chain, creating economic and security risk for India. China has early acquisition of assets and advanced processing and manufacturing capabilities, which gives it significant influence. Chinese mining companies have a large presence in cobalt mining in Congo. China recently signed a 7 billion mineral for infrastructure deal with Congo, further strengthening its position. So, definitely India needs to step up its technology, okay, and also the relationship with the African nations, okay. So, importance of Africa, our IR kind of important hoy, our GST kind of important hoy. And next topic is PSC, Public Account Committee, to take up performance review of regulatory bodies. GS2 kind of important. Now, the decision came amid a political storm over allegations of conflict of interest against SEBI. Okay. Now, Public Account Committee ki hoy? The committee was set up first in 1921 under the provisions of Government of India Act 1919. It consists of 22 members, 15 from Lok Sabha, 7 from Rajya Sabha. The members are elected by the Parliament every year from amongst its members according to the principle of proportional representation. A minister cannot be elected as a member for the committee. The term is 1 year. Function of the committee is to examine the annual audit report of the CAG, which are laid before the Parliament by the President. The reports are audit report of appropriation accounts, finance accounts, public undertakings, and in addition, committee can also select one or more suo motu subjects for in-depth examination. Okay. Now, performance review is needed. Why? At a whole, definitely, the regulatory body as for example, SEBI, right? So that it's there যিখিনি standard আছে বা গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ যিখিনি নেচেচিটি আছে সেইখিনি ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰিব পৰা যায়. Mainly mains are important for the GS2 paper, and the factual details about PSC is important for prelims. The next topic is regarding Maheswar and his contribution. To Maheswar, he contributed immensely for development of the Assamese language and also regarding Assam's history, culture, etc. He was a man for whom the entire nation and the state of Assam was dear. Okay, the amount of work Dr. Maheswar has accomplished in his lifetime will certainly astonish the many. তেখেতৰ সময়ত not only Assamese language, lexicography, orthography, epigraphy, hagiography, historiography, আৰু ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে আৰ্টছ, পেইণ্টিংছ, ডান্স, ড্ৰামা, এই গোটেইখিনি তেখেতৰ ভালেখিনি কণ্ট্ৰিবিউশ্যন আগবঢ়াইছে. আৰু he presented a full length details of this is important for prelims on another APSC exam. He presented a full length details of the separate details of the different principal forms of Ojapali, tinta form Satriya dances. This prompted the Academy in September 1950 to inform an expert committee, and it proved to the hilt that Assamese dance represents, which may be termed as a fifth school of Indian classical dance. To Ahomia classical language. আৰু তাৰ আমি source কি ক'ম? মহাস্থানগড় ইনস্ক্ৰিপশ্যন 3rd century BC. তাৰ পৰা আমি তাতে আমাৰ কিছুমান অসমীয়া ৱৰ্ড বা লেটাৰ পোৱা বুলি আমি কোৱা হয়, আৰু সেইকাৰণে আমি ক্লাছিকেল লেংগুৱেজ আমি ডিমাণ্ড কৰোঁ. চিমিলাৰলি ক্লাছিকেল ডান্স ষ্টেটাছ ফৰ সত্ৰীয়া. তো ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে he wrote many books about the contribution of the previous Assamese author, and also editing of the Sri Hasta Muktawali by Subhankara, an old discourse of dance popular in Assam. Yar bahire, in 1994, he was awarded the Sangeet Natak Academy Fellowship, the highest honor conferred by Sangeet Natak Academy, India's National Academy for Music, Dance and Drama. He wrote and edited several classics in Assamese and Sanskrit, including, very famously, Sankardev and His Times, considered to be the most comprehensive and up-to-date account of modern Vaishnava movement in Assam, started by Mahapurush Srimati Shankardev. He was a recipient of Padma Shri, India's 4th highest civilian honor in 1974, and he was the president of the Assam Sahitya Sabha the same year. So, prelims কাৰণে আমাৰ এইখিনি important হ'ব. The next topic is Singapore India Semiconductor Mission. So, Singapore India signed pact to cooperate in semiconductor ecosystem. Now, semiconductor are essential components in products like missiles, mobile phones, cars, computers, and every households. To global supply disruptions, the COVID-19 pandemic and tensions in the Taiwan Strait have pushed India to develop its semiconductor industry. India launched the Semiconductor Mission in 2021 with a 76,000 crores SIP incentive to the scheme. Government offers 50% of the capital expenditure cost as subsidies for semiconductor plants. The government recently approved 5 semiconductor units in 2023. আৰু এইখিনি ক্ষেত্ৰত Singapore can help us because Singapore has the technology and many private companies who have excellent track record in semiconductor. আৰু লগতে the different initiatives under Semiconductor India Mission will definitely help these companies to open their own production in India. So Semiconductor Mission কি হয়? Launched in 2021, incentive 76,000 crore, 50% of the capital expenditure as subsidy. আৰু 2023 cabinet approval to semiconductor projects worth 1.26 lakh crore in. আৰু লগতে a joint venture of Tata Group and Taiwan's PSMC will set up a fabrication plant. Till now, cabinet has cleared 5 semicon units, out of which 4 are assembly units. So like Japan and US, Singapore also have the technology. So definitely India will benefit from the partnership in semiconductor with Singapore. The next topic is India-Singapore cooperation. Modi and Singapore Prime Minister Wong identify 6 pillars for cooperation. The 6 pillars, it prelims important ho, mains important ho pare. Sustainability, digitalization, skill development, healthcare and medicine, advanced manufacturing and connectivity. Okay. So there are historical lessons how India-Singapore. Sir Stamford Raffles in 1819 established a trading concession in Singapore on the route of the Straits of Malacca, which later became Crown Colony and was governed from Kolkata till 1867. The colonial connection is reflected in institutions and practices, uses of English and presence of large Indian community. India was one of the first countries to recognize Singapore in 1965. India-Singapore relations were elevated to strategic partnership during the visit of Prime Minister Modi to Singapore in 2015. Now recently 4 MOUs were signed. The first one is for the digital technologies. The second one is the very important semiconductor ecosystem partnership. Third one is the health and medicine, and fourth one is the educational cooperation and skill development. Main show kind of important. Our next topic is business reform action plan. Kerala tops citizen-centric reforms categories in the centre's latest ranking. The Indian Minister of the Commerce Piyush Goyal presented the Business Reforms Action Plan 2022 award of the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Okay, according to achievers number, Kerala was a topper, followed by Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Tripura, and Uttar Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh, Telangana, Punjab, and Puducherry were ranked the worst performers. Okay. During the Udyog Samagam, Commerce Ministry said that states have shared their best practices and emphasized that healthy competition and collaboration are key to the nation's progress. Now, Business Reforms Action Plan. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, in consultation with the state government, started the comprehensive reform exercise in states and UTs in December 2014. Under BRAP, all states and UTs in the country are assessed on the basis of reforms undertaken by them. BRAP covers reforms such as information wizard, single window system, online building permission system, inspection reforms, labor reforms, etc. Okay. So mainly our prelims are important. Now, vertical fiscal imbalance. Now, what is vertical fiscal imbalance? The financial relationship, our federal system, the financial relationship between the union and the state in India is asymmetric. For example, special category states are Article 371 under, right? Article 370 under Jammu Kashmir kind of special provision asile, right? Similarly, 6th schedule ase Article 244 clause 1 and Article 275 under. So India ki ase asymmetrical federalism eta ase, reflecting a common feature in the federal system. The states are responsible for the 61% of the revenue expenditure, but collects only 38% of the revenue receipts. So states say kiman kharas kore revenue expenditure 61%, but telokor collection loke kiman only 38%. Or making the timing copra from the 15th Finance Commission. This imbalance means the states rely heavily on the transfer from the Indian government to meet their expenditures. This results in the vertical fiscal imbalance in India's fiscal federalism, where the decentralization of the expenditure responsibilities exceeds the state's revenue raising capacity. Okay, so states are expenditure basic compared to their revenue. Okay, why reducing vertical fiscal imbalance is important. Since the central government controls state collection, but states are responsible for delivering public services, states needs more money to meet their responsibilities. Reducing the vertical fiscal imbalance helps ensure states have enough funds to provide better services. Now, recommendations for 16th Finance Commission: increase tax devolutions, raising the share of taxes for states to 49%, excluding cesses and surcharges. These should not be part of the tax revenue calculation as they reduce the funds available for the states. Promote fiscal federalism. Giving states more resources would help them manage their responsibilities better, leading in improved governance and the services in the country. So this is the table which denotes the kimankhini amar fiscal imbalance ase. Thik ase? So ar kimankhini amak dorkar hoy. Okay, kiman hobo around 49%. So this is important for interview also, mains also, and also for prelims. The next topic is Prelims Factual. So Michael Barnier named by Macron